February was a record month for buyers and sellers in the housing market. The demand continues to rise along with real estate prices in Hamilton and across the country. Will the trend continue for spring? Michael St. Jean from St. Jean Realty is back with a reality check, perhaps, to come down the road. Good morning. How you doing?
You're feeling like a little bit of a reality show these days, for sure.
No kidding. Hamilton has actually made the news several times with just crazy prices. What's the craziest you've seen?
Well, right now we're seeing on basically any of our listings, average sale prices or sale prices going anywhere from probably about 100,000 to as much as 250,000 or more above list price on, again, virtually every property that we are putting on the market. In Hamilton last month, the average home price actually increased by tens of thousands of dollars. And Hamilton, believe it or not, was the fastest growing real estate market as far as prices are concerned in the entire country.
And what's driving that? Who are the buyers? We know of an influx of Toronto buyers. Is that a big factor?
It's a real mix. There's a lot of local buyers, of course, that due to, they're living at home for the last year, starting to reevaluate their living conditions, circumstances, their wants and needs have changed, lifestyles have changed. People are spending a lot more time at home. And I think going forward, people are anticipating that, although vaccines are on the way, that some of these changes will be permanent. The other factor, of course, is buyers coming from all of the more expensive markets closer to Toronto proper, the suburbs in and around Toronto. And we're seeing buyers even coming from other provinces to the Hamilton area, really looking for some good value, big city, lots of amenities, but again, still at a fraction of the price of a home in the communities north of here.
Okay, are investment buyers added to that mix?
For sure, although the majority of buyers we're coming into contact with seem to be end users. When prices are going up rapidly, sometimes investors get a little bit, weary and are not always sure that it's a great time to buy. Although, I believe over the next few years, values are going nowhere but up. But right now, it seems to be more of an end user driven demand.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to ask you about that because the Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation in the new year pointed out Hamilton and Moncton as the most vulnerable spots in the country to this bubble. But the Canadian Real Estate Association is saying prices are going to continue. We won't see the bubble burst until February, or not February, but 2022, I should say. What's your thoughts on this? When do you see it ending?
I think over the next 5 years, values are going to continue to go up. The CEO of RBC even just last week stated that his belief is home values in Canada in general will be up by about 25% over the next 5 years. I think that the pace of growth that we're seeing over the last 90 days, so just to put it into perspective, over the last 90 days, our market, as far as prices are concerned, has increased as much as you would probably see in a 1 to 3 year time period. So we've seen an extremely quick jump in prices, but I don't anticipate that to continue. I think things will stabilize, growth will remain. We'll see prices continue to rise, but probably at smaller and smaller percentages as things go up. But over the midterm to long term, I think that based on everything that's going on here in the region, I don't think values will be going backwards. I just don't think they'll be going up as fast as they are at this time.
Oh, okay. What tips do you have for people getting into the market in this kind of situation?
It's definitely the most challenging environment a buyer has ever faced in the history of Canadian real estate. I think the only thing you can do is get into the market by any means necessary. And that's going to mean making sacrifices, considering areas, types of product, and other features that you may not have wanted to consider. And again, looking at the big picture, real estate is a series of steps over time. You're not going to achieve your end goal in your first purchase. You just need to get into the market, into any type of product, ride the wave. Values will continue to go up over time. And, over time, obviously, you're going to, cash out, take your equity and, plant those seeds into something that ticks off a few more of those boxes. And over the years, maybe 1, 2, 3 purchases down the road, you will, hopefully land on that, dream home that you've always
Right.
been seeking.
Yeah. But first step, get into the game, and there's more help and advice at your website and socials. We'll link up at chch.com. Michael St. Jean, St. Jean Realty. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.